Episode 59. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Episode 59, almost at 60.
I can confirm that I've lost 12 pounds in 12 days from this fucking gum operation that I had.
Oh, fuck. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are you losing weight from?
Yeah. Oh,
You
just
get a
not
home gym?
eating. Just starving.
Just liquid diet.
It's amazing. I've lost 12 pounds. I'm like, I think I got at least another 10 to go.
Fuck, man. I wish I was losing weight right now.
Fuck me. This has been torturous.
I always
This is
think
my favorite food weekend of the year, too.
Yeah.
Happy belated Thanksgiving to everyone. This
Yes.
will be coming out
Yeah, it
after the
will be
fact.
coming out after. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much, but eat a shit ton.
Yeah. I ate the largest meal I've eaten in 2 weeks yesterday. And it was like tiny in comparison.
To what you normally have.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving's the worst.
I love it.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah,
It's
favorite
like
food
Christmas.
weekend of the year.
Yeah. Really?
For me. Yeah.
Better than Christmas?
Yeah.
I guess it's similar.
It's similar, but I find that because Christmas is contained to like a day, mostly.
Mostly.
But Thanksgiving seems to be, at least in my family, like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 or 3 days of gluttony. I love it.
Fuck.
I'm all for
You're
it.
all for it, eh?
I'm all in.
Time to fucking binge eat.
I decided, because I'm such a good friend, to share CJ the bounty of my spoils. I grabbed a bottle of bourbon off the shelf the other day and it was still in the car. I'm like, oh, fuck, we'll try it. We're drinking Larceny Kentucky straight bourbon from 1870. So, must be doing something right.
Yeah, must
92
be
proof,
good.
46%. And it's by John E. Fitzgerald's.
Okay. Let's fucking...
Apparently his weakness was fine bourbon. As a treasury agent, who at the time was the only person legally allowed to carry keys to the rick houses, he gave in to temptation, freely taking from the best barrels in each rick house. Those that contain wheat bourbon, that's not a typo, made with...
Wheat bourbon.
With wheated bourbon, made with wheat instead of the traditional rye. These eventually became known around the distillery as Fitzgerald barrels. Now Larceny Bourbon honors both the superb taste of the lawless treasury agent and the legacy of the old Fitzgerald brand. And with that...
Ooh. I think that's the first time I haven't interrupted the pop.
It's definitely...
Wow, that little gurgle is fantastic
Nice
coming
sound.
out of there. It's got a nice smell.
It's a good bottle. It's nice and dense. Could bludgeon
Is it?
someone to death with that one.
Oh, fuck.
Cheers, man.
Smells
Happy
good.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. A little cool, eh? It's cold outside.
It was in the car.
Is it cold? I haven't
was
stepped
cool
outside
overnight.
at all today.
It's cooler today, but that's actually probably served at the proper temperature it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's really nice. Better than when I bring a bottle and it's middle of December
fucking
and
garage piss warm.
Yeah, 100 degrees in the car on my way up.
That's good.
Yeah,
I got lots of time for that.
damn.
Right away, 8.4 for me.
Yeah.
On the Virgin.
I kind of forget.
Go for it.
Tastes really good.
Mm-hmm.
8.5.
Okay.
8.5. Spitting a little fire here though.
Yeah,
breathing.
hot fire.
Yeah, breathing a little fire. But damn, that's got some good flavor. Oh, I found what that third distillery was by Buffalo Trace and Wild Turkey. Woodford.
Oh, okay. Woodford Reserve.
Yeah, and it's literally like you stay
I knew it was
on
one that we knew.
You stay on one road, and it's like
Boom, boom, boom.
yeah, it's like being in Niagara Falls at the wineries. It's like boom, there's one, boom, there's the other, boom. Oh, we're at another.
Yeah, one little town in Kentucky. Three of the best
amazing,
bourbon.
Yeah,
They say it's the water.
I would imagine.
Allegedly.
It's got to be something.
Yeah. There's some consistent
They're
ingredient.
putting cocaine in the water. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Makes it good.
I'm into that. I ain't scared. All right, let's get into
All
this
right, I think I'm
fucking
going to
shit.
bang out smell right now. This might be my highest smell. 8.7.
8.7.
I think it smells so good.
I was drinking last night, so my senses are a little
You're a
muted.
little off.
Muted today.
I think I stayed up the latest
smells
I've
good.
stayed up in a long time last night.
8.7 for CJ.
Yeah. I'm a fan of that smell.
I'm gonna go 7.9. It smells good, but I'm not getting all of it.
You're not getting all of it.
Like I said, my senses are a little muted.
Yeah. Your rating's skewed already.
I do want to just drink this, so. That's really good, man.
It's got good flavor.
Yeah. That's what I'm referring
I
to.
think it's like woody.
I'm getting more sweetness from it.
I'm getting sweet, but you can like taste the wood. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think you're right. I have no way to know if you're wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck. This is one of the finer bourbons I've ever tried. Just plainly speaking. I am a big fan of it.
Yeah, this is
really, really good.
How much was the bottle? Do you remember?
$44. Totally reasonable.
Yeah, right in the price range of like everything else.
Mm-hmm. Not expensive. I literally grabbed it just to try it.
It's
home.
an average bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Okay, I'm gonna go flavor. It's gonna be tough for me. It's got a lot of bite to it, but the flavor is nice. Man, this is a high rating. Flavor is gonna be an 8.3.
I'm higher than you on that.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the flavor, the sweetness of it.
Okay.
But it's not as sweet as like Wild Turkey.
No.
But I'm saying the sweetness is in like whatever that flavor is. It's very tasty.
Yeah, you're loving it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 8.7.
Nice.
Smoothness.
Okay, so here, hang on.
Yeah.
Before we move on, you get that bite?
A little bit, not as pronounced for me.
No.
I get the hot fire at the end.
The hot fire?
Yeah, but I'm not getting too much of a bite.
Okay. Would you consider that bite as a finish?
Yeah, for me.
For you?
I don't get it at the start.
Hot fire? Smoothness?
Whatever. I think it's smooth. The hot fire and the bite are more of a finish than the smoothness for me. With all that said, it's a 9.2 on the smoothness Richter scale.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
You okay?
Yep.
Fuck. Do I need to call the nurse down?
She's in the shower.
Yeah, she is.
Let her out.
I'm going to be a little lower on the smoothness. I'm going to be at 8.9. It is smooth.
Something's not grabbing you.
It's smooth, but I'm having a hard time putting like where the bite and that burn
end.
Yeah, because it's like as soon as it starts to go down, I get both the bite and then it's like right after the bite, it's the burn. So I might be cross contaminating between finish and smoothness a little bit on this, but I'm gonna throw my finish right away and go 7.8.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Something you're not liking, something in there.
The spit and hop 8, 7.8, not 9. Didn't
7,
I say 8?
I thought you said 9, but the mind hears what it wants.
Yeah, fuck. Now I can't remember what I said. I thought I said 8.
It's fine.
Whatever.
It's 1 point.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near you on that.
The burn, I'm not in love with it. The bite's fine. I don't mind the bite. It's the spit and hot fire after. I don't thoroughly enjoy.
I'm not getting it. I'm way off on that.
You're still drunk.
Probably 8.8.
Damn.
I like it.
This has to be your highest rating.
It's close. It's not my highest.
You don't think?
No, but I really like this. Whatever the fuck it is. I only really was getting the burn after the first few sips, and now I'm not getting much.
I got it a lot
told,
on my last one.
The bite's not so much there for me. I really like it all around.
Yeah.
So finish is 8.8. I still get a sweetness flavor on the finish too.
I'm not getting a ton of the. I don't think I'm getting a as much sweetness as you are.
No.
If I'm being completely honest,
that's fine.
I get the flavor in it, like that wood, whatever it is, is absolutely fantastic. And what did we drink last week?
We drank Bell's Scotch whiskey.
Bell's. Okay, because I got more sweetness in Bell's. I get more sweetness in the turkey.
Oh no.
What?
I got way more sweetness out of this than the Bell's.
Really? Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not on this end.
We're disconnected on this one.
Yeah,
That's
we
fine,
are.
though.
We
That's
are.
cool,
We
though.
are.
It's good to see the differences.
I love the bottle. I think it's. I would definitely get it again.
Your score is actually gonna end up being fucking higher than mine anyway.
No way.
It's fucking right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that? Oh,
Because look at your scores. You got 8.5, 8.7, 8.3, 8.9.
no. I know. But I'm like, I thought yours were all higher, but you had that 7.9 in there as well.
The smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, we just switched where we gave like a 7.
Yeah.
That's
it,
it,
man.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I'm 8.6.
I'm 8.4.
Yeah. That's it.
8.4, and that's Larceny small batch.
Yeah. CJ's gonna have to drive me home.
Yo, Audrey, she's like, I'm drinking tomorrow. I'm like, I'm gonna be drunk, so I don't know who's driving us. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm doing the podcast.
Are you guys staying there?
Nah, we're just going for dinner.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like early dinner, late lunch.
Uber.
Leave
the car and get in the morning.
Audrey's parents are going. So is her brother.
Oh, can they drive you?
Probably.
Oh, so you're good.
They moved up your way.
They're up by me?
Yeah. So I have a place to crash if it ever gets too crowded at your place.
No shit.
Yeah.
Where's the event today? Is it in town here?
No, it's out east a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
They moved up on me. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I think everybody is, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Lord help them. Okay, man. That was a good bottle. Overall.
I'm glad you bought it. I've seen it a couple of times at the LCBO.
We should try Woodford to round out the 3.
Got a bottle out there.
Do you?
Yeah, the last
Okay,
time I
that's
had
good.
it, I didn't love it.
No?
No, but again, I feel like
There's a
over this
distinct
past year, yeah, one is like, I guess like the atmosphere and like when you're drinking. I can come on the podcast and it's like every time we do the podcast, it's like boom, I can fucking drink that shit nonstop, no matter what it is. And but yeah, from what I recall, I didn't love it. But also again over the past year, we've my palate has definitely grown, and my love for whiskey has exponentially increased.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like it's a lot different now.
It's certainly different.
Yes.
That's for sure.
I do like the color of this like the whiskey though. It's a nice,
It's a
like
nice
caramel
yeah.
with a hint of red in there.
It's super nice.
Yeah.
I'm proud of this bottle. They done good.
All right. I got to ask you.
Yeah, man.
Tyson versus Wilder. Thoughts?
I don't think Wilder has anything for him.
You think Tyson wins?
Gypsy King stomps him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like his outfits?
Who?
Tyson.
Yeah.
They're fucking
Flashy.
insane.
I like him. Dude, I'm wearing hot pink shorts right now.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think I love his outfits. When
Yeah.
he was he in? Who'd Canelo fight? Or was it Canelo? No.
He was at a Canelo fight. I think.
It wasn't Canelo. No, it was the Garcia fight.
Oh, okay.
Campbell.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was in Campbell's corner or if he just walked out with Campbell. But his shirt that he had on that day
It was fantastic.
was outrageously amazing.
Yeah. I love it.
I want to know where he gets his stuff.
Well,
I
it's
definitely
probably
couldn't afford
It's
it.
probably all custom because the man
I would
is
hope
a
so.
fucking monster human being. He's so
Yeah.
fucking big.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the end of the road for Deontay Wilder as the reign of the heavyweight champion.
So I have a hard time watching these press press conferences now, unless something like the Canelo shit happens, and I'll just watch that 30-second clip.
Very cheesy.
They start bickering at each other and they talk over each other. And then it's like, I have no idea what dude's saying. I have no idea what the other dude's saying. You can't hear shit. Like,
I just know it's annoying to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I was trying to watch the press conference because I'm like, oh, fuck, that's like today. So I was just like,
what time is it on?
I don't know. I forgot to look.
I'm definitely watching it. It'll be on.
I want to watch it so bad. I'll stream it off my phone.
I'll double check it when we do Chris predictions.
I will
predict it.
Do you know who would be like it's not DAZN?
It might be.
Yeah?
It might be. Either way, I know the house I'm going to has a box where you can watch.
Oh, fuck yeah. One of your boxes?
The exact same one.
Yeah. Oh, weird. It's like they're your family.
They got the hookups.
Oh man.
I actually totally forgot that it was on this weekend, and I was talking with a guy at work earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Just some random ass fucking dude that works in the building that I was working in, and he was listening to Tyson Fury's dad on the radio. I'm like, when's that? Is that this weekend? He's like, yeah. I'm like, holy fuck. And we spoke about fighting for like 10, 15 minutes. I'm supposed to be working, and chat away with this strange dude.
I found the promotional stuff to be very weird, and to kind of repeat what we said last week with the way boxing gets promoted. It was like it was huge a couple months ago, and then it
the
just
hype
like,
for it, and then it died down. And you're like, when is it again?
Nothing.
Yeah, a couple months ago, they're like, 3's happening. Here we go.
The only reason I knew it was happening is because I watched the most recent episode of Below the Belt with Brendan Schaub.
Okay.
Where he does like the UFC card. Yeah,
talks
it's
boxing,
like all
everything.
about fights. And he brought it up, and I'm like, holy fuck, like that's this fucking weekend.
What do you think?
I don't really know enough about both, but I think after watching the press conference and hearing before they started,
this is an informed decision. I watched the press conference. Now I know who's going to win the fight.
I have no idea, right? But I was listening to, so Wilder said some shit. He's like, yo, it's the end of your time and standard shit.
Yeah.
It's like, cool. Fucking Tyson gets up there and he's like, so you accuse me of cheating.
What, did he say he's on steroids or something?
I don't know. He apparently cheated in the last fight. I don't know. That's what he said.
Why, by knocking him unconscious?
I don't know.
You're not allowed to do that?
Don't know the whole thing. He goes, but I find it very funny that you changed everything with your training.
But it was me that...
New training partners, new training camp, like new everything. You switched everything. So if you thought I cheated...
Why'd you change?
Why'd you change everything?
Yeah, fair point.
Right? And I'm like, oh, damn. I'm like, okay. And I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that he was...
predicts Tyson Fury in the first round.
Definitely not the first, but third.
I think it's going to be like the third or
fourth.
fourth.
Yeah. That'd be fantastic. I think the third fight, what is it? 2-1 Fury?
The first fight was draw.
Oh, it was a draw.
Yeah. Craziest fight ever.
Fuck.
They both, that was, if you're going to rewatch any fight ever, watch that one.
That one?
They both knocked each other down like 3 times.
Holy shit.
Fury, in I think it was the second last or last round, gets floored. Like, looks like a dead person. Like, there's no way that he's even going to get a standing 8. And then rises and then wins the rest of the round. I think maybe knocked him down. I can't remember.
Holy
It was that
shit.
crazy of a fight.
Damn.
It was wild.
Fuck.
It was wild shit. And then the second fight, it really wasn't. He beat the shit out of him. Fury
He cheated.
Yeah, because he cheated.
Yeah.
And then Wilder changed everything about his approach to the fight.
Like, how... He's like, you went back on your word. Like, you said I cheated, and then, yet here you go. I haven't changed anything. I'm still...
Just here cheating.
Yeah, I'm just, you know? He goes, if I cheated, why are you changing everything?
It's funny because...
You think you'd, like, try to dispute it more.
Yeah, I like watching Wilder fight, but I don't think he... And I'm a fan of his, but I think...
You think it's the end of the time for him?
I don't think it's his end of his time.
No?
Because he's quite a bit younger than Fury. If anything, it's like Fury's going to win this and be like,
I'm done.
I'm done again.
Retired.
Because he retired. He came back from retirement for all
really?
this shit. Yeah.
Oh.
He retired, and then he wanted to fucking like blow his brains out. He got super depressed, and then he got back into fighting.
Like,
and then
you go from like
you
like
go from
100
king of the
0,
world,
yeah,
to nothing,
quick.
yeah. And then he got back into fighting because he missed it, and then he now is the heavyweight champ of the world again.
I think for those guys, the best thing to do is open up your own
like promotion or something, just so you're around it.
Promotion or just like camp, like train other.
Well, he's got like
top boxers,
he's got
so you
like
can kind of live.
There's like 100 people that are in boxing right now that are some way related to Tyson Fury. He's got like 12 cousins. They're all jippos, right?
Yeah,
so
but not. I'm not saying like related. Like grab like 2 fighters that are. They don't have to be anywhere like heavyweight. They don't have to be in that division. They can be fucking lightweights, and take them under your wing and teach them all you know, and then you can live through their fights without getting punched in the fucking head anymore.
I don't know. It's still like, even that is still a major step back from being the heavyweight champion of the world, feeling the feeling of winning.
But you're still in the whole atmosphere. You're still walking out with a boxer. You're still living the night
around it. Yeah.
Instead of like just there.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what the answer is. He'll figure it out. He's a smart fucking dude.
Yeah.
He'll get his shit together. Fuck. I did have something to contribute to that.
You got the fucking...
Got worms.
You got some fucking cobwebs to clear out from last night, eh?
I do.
What'd you drink last night?
Just wine. I didn't even didn't get buckled or anything last night. It's just late nights, sleeping in a strange place, babies, waking up. It's just no sleep.
I hear
I'm like, where am I?
Oh shit!
I think that oh, sorry. This is what I did want to say. Remembered? Ha! Showed you.
Yeah.
I don't know what the matchups are after this though, because Fury was supposed to fight Anthony Joshua.
Right.
Got scrubbed because they had to do Fury Wilder 3.
Mm-hmm.
After this, assuming now everything changes if Wilder wins. Assuming Fury wins, does he fight Usyk?
I was going to say probably Usyk,
but
for the belts.
Really, like Joshua was so much bigger than Usyk, it shouldn't have really even been close. Usyk's fought a great fight, and he's a hell of a fighter.
Yeah.
I don't, but Tyson Fury will never take the same approach with Usyk that Joshua took with Usyk.
I still, after watching the highlights from that Joshua versus Usyk fight, I'm still trying to wrap my head around what Joshua's plan was.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it wasn't like stick and move. He wasn't outpointing him.
He is a lot larger.
He wasn't even fighting behind the jab. Like, that's what he did against Ruiz in the second fight. He just stick and move. It's not the greatest, but it fucking works. And it's effective, and you can win fucking 12 rounds out of 12 every time.
Yeah,
and especially a big man like him. I don't know what his approach was. I don't know if it's his camp. I don't know if it's him. I don't know. Something's not right.
Yeah, I have no idea what the...
But he might be slightly overhyped. Brits love a good boxer.
Maybe, but you'd also think...
But he's also, like, he's worthy of his hype.
I was going to say...
I didn't mean that it sounded more disrespectful than I meant it.
But I know what you mean, like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
He just might not be a top 3, 4, 5 heavyweight in the world, that's all. He might be a top 5 guy.
Yeah,
but he's not like
in the top 5, but like
number 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'd be interesting to see.
I thought he would have done a lot better against that fight, but again, maybe we're just undervaluing Usyk and his capabilities.
Well, maybe because we've also only seen him fight heavyweight once.
Yeah, maybe he's just that much better than Joshua.
Now, also, here's the thing with Usyk is that he has his own heavyweight championship. He has his own path. He does not have to fight Fury for a super fight next by any stretch of the imagination. There's contenders within their little streamline of boxing. Don't ask me the fucking divisions, but
I think that would be the fight, though.
It would definitely be the money fight.
Yeah.
But whether that's the smartest fight for Usyk to...
Probably not.
Well, the next fight Usyk's fighting is against Anthony Joshua. That's for sure. Because Joshua had a rematch in the clause, which he's going to punch that ticket right away.
Oh, 100%.
So...
He'd be dumb not to.
The next fight is against Joshua, and unless Joshua fucking drastically changes something, not the same outcome. Yeah. It's hard to see a different outcome, and then we talk.
True. If that was in the clause, that rematch will happen.
Probably
and then winner
early
of that,
next year.
I think winner of that will fight Fury, or winner
If
of this
Fury
fight.
even wants to stick around.
Yeah, true.
It's
He
interesting.
could just call it after this fight.
I think he might.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's left for him. He doesn't need to prove that he's the
Greatest of all time.
greatest of all time against a cruiserweight heavyweight champion.
True.
You know, I think the Joshua fight would have been massive because they're two British boxers. They're wildly popular. They're both big heavyweights. But I think I think fucking Fury would have pieced up Joshua
do you
anyways.
think that would be a money fight though too? Because
They still might do it.
There'd be so many fans that would want to see Joshua versus.
I think that's still
Fury.
I think that's the number one fight that people want to see anyways.
Yeah.
Regardless whether Fury wins tonight, whether fucking Joshua wins the championship again, I think people want to see that fight,
Gotcha.
especially in Europe.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it, because they're both wildly popular.
Yeah.
And people want to see their favorite fighters fight other popular fighters. So
Understandable.
we'll see, bro. I don't know. I was go ahead.
I was gonna say, when's the next UFC? Not till November, right? Like mid-November.
I think there's one at the end of this month. 267.
Because
It's usually
isn't
like
this supposed to be a big card? Like, isn't Francis fighting soon?
let me tell you right now.
I don't even know how to pronounce his name. So
Ngannou?
Ngannou.
Yeah. Francis isn't fighting soon.
I thought he was. Could be wrong.
It's light heavyweight. Blachowicz versus Glover Teixeira.
Oh, okay.
And it is October 30th.
Oh shit!
Couple weeks.
Just around the corner.
Peter Yan. It's a decent card.
Yeah.
Couple Dagestan boxers.
Box.
Got that shit on the brain now.
I'm looking forward to this fucking Canelo fight, like you wouldn't believe.
Fucking Canelo fights, the introductions take about 28 fucking... They're as long as the fight.
So I was listening to Shab talk about the difference in like UFC and boxing. And so if a boxer, so Canelo, I'm not saying all boxers, but the fucking champions, if they're told they're going on at 9,
They're going on to 10.
No. They're not even thinking about walking out at 8:59. No, they will start their walkout at 9.
Oh, got it.
Like whether every fight is a first round knockout and all the other fights are
they're
done
not
at
they're not
7.
moving up. They're not moving up the times.
No,
Yeah, got
where
it.
UFC, it's like
Everything gets moved up.
you're up now.
Yeah.
I just put my gloves on.
Oh, you're up.
Yeah, let's go.
You should have been paying attention.
Yeah, and it's like, it was cool listening to like that aspect because I never really,
Insight.
I never really thought about it.
Well,
But,
that's
like,
why when you watch UFC card, sometimes it's only like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Sometimes it's 3 hours.
Yeah, every fight goes the distance. Or
But boxing cards are 4 hours, and they're 4 hours,
Whether
and they're
you
4
like it or
hours, and
not.
they're 4 hours, and they're 4 hours.
Yeah,
Every
and
fucking time.
I think boxing has some of the best commentaries. Commentators. That's the fucking word. Fuck.
Words by CJ.
Yeah, not good. Because they're so good at filling that space.
Yeah.
So if they have an hour,
They'll burn it up.
15 minutes, they'll figure out a way to fucking burn that
They
shit
certainly will.
up. Fuck.
It's
That's one hell of a job.
yeah, that's a good point actually. I never thought about that because it is frustrating. Because when I watched Joshua card, the ring walk was supposed to be like 5 p.m. Ring walk was 5 p.m. and there was some fights that ended early.
5
And then
p.m.?
you're just waiting around till
5?
you're like, I'm like, I guess they're not moving
Oh,
this
there's
up.
another sports game
Yeah.
on.
Guess they're not moving this up on this Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So they signed a contract. I'm going on at 9. I'm going on 9. I'm going to go through my whole preparation. They know exactly what that is.
Yeah. I've got my little routine, and
Yeah, it's
fuck you if you're going to come in here and tell me otherwise.
fuck off, Larry.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. The
Mhm.
insight. I like shit like that. I think that's why I enjoyed All or Nothing. With
Oh
the
yeah,
Leafs.
let's wrap that up. Did you finish it?
I finished it.
What was your impression? Did you know that they were going to lose at the end?
No, I had no idea.
You didn't see it coming, eh?
No,
They were up 3-1. Did you know that?
Took me by
They
surprise.
were up 3-1.
I really liked it, and it was cool to see more like of the players themselves, like their actual personalities, not what you see on the ice or fucking dumbass post interviews or intermission interviews, whatever it is. That shit's a fucking waste of time.
Yeah.
I honestly don't understand why they do it, because it's so frustrating to watch. They're like robots.
Oh, with the media.
Yeah. It's like
we've said that 100 times.
Come on, man. You're asking the question. You know exactly what the response is going to be. Oh, like our defense
we didn't battle tonight.
Our defense wasn't there. We just couldn't win the puck. They were just always on the puck, and we just gotta come back stronger tomorrow and work harder. It's like, okay, cool, man.
All right, so like other than like seeing their personalities, I mean like because you're a fan of the Leafs.
Yeah.
What's like do you think this group is going to do it? Do you get the warm and fuzzies off like the GM, the coach, the players?
Love the GM, love the coach.
Okay, that was sort of I don't necessarily love the GM because he wears a fucking Manchester City hat, so he can fuck way off. But
whatever.
My impression is the players got to find it within themselves.
Yeah, so that was one thing I liked seeing.
Because Dubas and Keefe were never satisfied the entire time. Leafs were in first all of last year.
Yeah. They just couldn't. They were great.
Yeah.
Again, the first 4 games. I'll say the four games because, again, they talked about canceling the first game after Tavares got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
That was game 1 of the series, was it not? Yeah. And they even sat there like contemplating, do we just call the game off and I guess come back at it?
Montreal's
in 2 days.
Fuck you, bro. We're gonna take advantage of the fact that your guys are all shook.
It was cool to like see them try to push through that, and then come back 3 games, win them, but then they just couldn't close. Now, again, just like when I was talking about the a couple of the fights, it's like, are we just maybe Montreal was just that good? Carey Price did stand on his fucking head.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, like he played
Yep.
phenomenal.
Leafs hit a couple posts in overtime. I don't know.
Yeah.
Millimeters here or there, game fucking changes. But
bad luck, whatever you want to call it. I do think there was a couple players, whether they had the playoff jitters or what was going through their head. Like I know Marner did not perform like to half his extent.
When the playoffs come around, he tries to do too much. And I hate saying that about skilled players because I like when skilled players do too much because they have the ability to do it.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to see like your third or fourth liners trying to do too much. Like know your role, stay within it, simplify your game. It's the oldest cliche in fucking hockey, especially around playoff time. It's tired. I don't necessarily like it, but there's also something to it.
Yeah.
So Mitch Marner is skilled enough that even his simplified game is better than 90% of the players on the ice at all times.
Agreed.
No, whether they're superstars or not.
Yeah.
That's how good he is and can be. He tries to do too much in the playoff time, and he takes obviously far too much upon himself. Now, I get it. He's a fucking diehard Leaf fan. He grew up a Leaf fan.
Yeah,
he wears it on his sleeve, right? But it's him.
Yeah.
It's not anything else. It's him.
Yeah,
right?
I think he's in his own head,
yes.
and it's fucking with his game.
And he wants to be the man. He wants to be the best player on the ice, and I fucking totally get it.
And through the regular season, he usually
100%,
is. He's at least one of the...
It's him and Matthews the whole way, right? But you don't need to do that, especially with the skill level of the top 6 on this team. If these guys are so good that, again, if they just fucking together. Simplify it, it'll work still.
Yeah. Who was it?
You don't need to force anything.
Foligno. He, I think it was like game 6 or game 7. He's like, guys, we are all amazing.
Yeah.
I get that. But because we're all amazing, we need to use each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can all play, like we're all fucking amazing. And they are.
We're a good team.
Foligno was
be a good team.
Captain on Blue Jackets for how long?
Yeah.
Same with Thornton.
Yeah, it's a good team.
We have Mitch. We have Marner.
Let's just go out and be a good team.
Marner. Mitch and Matthews. We have
Willie and fucking
Tavares.
Yeah.
Like
no
Willie,
Tavares in that series, but yeah, we have Willie, but yeah.
Still. And it's like, fuck, man. Like we have so many good fucking players. Just
out and be good players.
Yeah, but like use your teammates to help you.
Yep.
You don't have to do everything yourself.
No.
It's not like Buffalo where Eichel's like
He's
the only good player.
Guy.
Yeah.
That Jack Eichel story is very fucking weird. Have you been following this at all?
Just I hear snippets here and there.
I think he got traded, but I don't think the trade actually went through.
I have no
I believe
idea.
he was traded to New York.
I know he doesn't want to play in Buffalo, and it's known he doesn't want to play in Buffalo anymore.
But the reasoning is because of he has him and the medical staff don't agree on what needs to happen. The team wants to force him to get a surgery, and he's saying he doesn't need it. It just needs a rehab. Yeah. It's a very fucking strange story. I've never heard of this in the NHL before. Yeah. It's quite strange.
Could it just be him maybe being naive a little bit? And maybe he actually needs the surgery. In his head, he doesn't think he needs it? Could it be maybe a little bit of that? And it's like, fuck, dude, no, you actually fucking need this. Like,
I don't think anything should be forced upon anyone ever.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. If you don't want surgery, you don't want it.
If you don't want it, and if you especially don't need it. Like, he's gone out and got third-party things. They're like, no, you don't need...
Sure.
You don't need surgery.
If he's done that, then...
The team is just going down every time this happens, people get surgery, go get surgery and come back. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. If I don't have to go under the knife, why would I?
Yeah, and I think... I don't know a ton about it. I just know that it's fucking strange.
If I could just do rehab and be just...
If you could avoid surgery and
I'm
have the same recovery time.
Avoid that
I
shit.
think it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a fucking strange one.
Yeah, it is that scenario is strange. I thought a little bit had to do with Buffalo sucks fucking ass and he wants the fuck out of there.
That definitely has something to do with it. There's no way that doesn't.
He is a phenomenal player.
Yeah, he's a superstar.
And has like little to nobody
Buffalo's
to fucking
train
back him
wreck.
up. Yeah.
They're a train wreck.
How is that team?
They traded Taylor Hall for like a ham sandwich at the trade deadline too as well. Like,
how is that team not
just like nuked?
Better.
Because it's just poor management.
Like, fuck, man.
So they got. You
think the owner would be like, "Hey, gone." Well,
that's what this is what I was just about to say is that the owner has been doing that, and it doesn't work. Fuck. You can't keep changing all the top brass that have different opinions from the last crew. You need a vision, and
keep the guys with that vision.
The Leafs decided with Brendan Shanahan. I'm assuming they said, we need to do something different because if you look at the history of the Leafs, especially over the last 20, 30 years, they fell into the pattern of fire the coach, fire the GM, fire the coach, fire the GM. And then what keeps happening is that you bring in a new coach who has a different philosophy or different set of players. Obviously, he wants to bring in his own players. GMs want to do the same thing. They might like some of the things that the old thing did, but they also think that if they go this direction, then we're going to win a Stanley Cup. So every time you change a coach and a GM, you're changing the path that the team's headed down.
Right.
Because it's a philosophical thing at that point, right? When I think the Leafs, when they brought in Brendan Shanahan, I'm going to say it's probably 6 years now. He sold them a plan. He's like, I need a decade. You give me a decade and we will be where we need to be.
Yeah.
And I think the ownership of the Maple Leafs was finally like, you know what? What do we have to lose?
Yeah.
We haven't won anything in a long time. Obviously, this shit's not working. We're no closer. We're no further. Like, he's not there.
If he laid out a fucking...
And he did.
A good plan?
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it.
And so it starts at the top, and you're going to have up and downs. The fucking Leafs have had a lot of up and downs. But the talk about firing coaches and GMs comes from the outside. Fans, media, all that shit. There's never any real discussion about firing Dubas or Keefe. This is who Shanahan locked eyes on from day one. He knew that this is where they were going to be.
Right.
And then hopefully you get lucky winning draft lotteries and drafting Austin Matthews along the way. That obviously helps.
Yeah.
But you got to just stick with it. Fucking Perry.
If you you're so far in the plan that if you stray now,
you might as well start over.
You are. Yeah. You're back at square one.
Even with these players.
Yeah.
Because someone's going to come in and think that they're smarter and can do it better.
I kind of wish this is like, and I don't think it's going to be a regular series, but I wish it was on the Leafs because I think there's a lot more to the story, like what you're saying with Shanahan. To hear that in like, I know you're not going to hear every little fucking detail because that's their fucking plan.
Yeah.
But to see more, like I love watching that inside shit. I think I mentioned this last week or a couple weeks ago. Pittsburgh Penguins, like 10 years ago, put out a video. Maybe it was part of one of their television series. And like an episode or two was just on the equipment staff.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely insane what they do.
Yeah, it's wild shit.
Yeah. I also love that there's like 4 guys on the Leafs, including 2 medical dudes, that have a case.
Fucking stupid ass coffee thing.
Yeah.
I'm with Riley on that one.
I'd be part of that.
That's fucking stupid as shit.
It is, but I'd be part of that.
For people that don't know what we're talking about, apparently there's two of the medical staff and a bunch of players love coffee in a very specific way, and they haul around a fucking trunk to away games.
Yeah.
It's part of the equipment.
Med Case 3 or something like that.
Yeah, and they fucking haul around coffee beans and shit like that. It's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
You don't like coffee, though.
Okay, but I'm not there's also the players on the team that thought it was the dumbest shit they'd ever seen in their fucking lives.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Who got their own fucking thing? Shut up.
Just to wrap this up.
They're fucking mad because they're not in the club.
Why? Because they're not pretentious assholes?
Yeah.
No, fuck that shit.
I gotta ask you this. Was there anybody that after watching it, you were like, I can't fucking stand you?
Marner.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what it is.
He's a fucking yo bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, okay.
He's a yo bro.
Yeah.
He's a yo bro that because we've grown up in the same area that Mitch Marner has. You've met a million Mitch Marners in your life.
Yeah. Same personality, kind of like
you've met a million hockey yo bros in your entire life growing up. And I like some of them. I don't like some of them. It's a person, but just on this cursory opinion from the outside looking in, I was pretty low on Marner after the last couple of years anyways, based on the playoffs and him trying to do too much and acting like a fucking baby on the bench and saying dumb shit in the media about we're not ready to play. And
this is
but I get it.
I thought that comment was going to be in there, and it wasn't.
No, but
they showed Matthews and not Mitch's.
But again, he wears it on his sleeve, so I'll give him that. Like he loves playing for this team.
Yeah,
go on and play for the team. But personality wise, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I don't want to go have dinner with him.
No, I don't want to have a beer or anything
drinks,
with him.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, I'm out.
I don't think we would relate on anything.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Except hockey.
Other than the fact, hey, you play for the Leafs, right?
Yeah. I love the Leafs.
I'm a big fan of the Leafs.
Yeah.
Just to wrap up quickly, because we were talking about Eichel. So Buffalo is such a shit show. Like, why are they so bad? Because they got this owner, like, I'm going to say almost 15 years ago now. And he's a rich guy. He owns the Buffalo Bills.
I would hope he's rich. Otherwise, I'm looking to buy a fucking hockey
you'd be surprised in hockey sometimes. Hockey's one of those things where you don't need to be like mega rich in order to like run an NHL franchise.
Really?
Yeah, but you're still out. So.
I know.
You looked at me like, okay, wheels are turning.
Go.
Like, no, you should stop turning those wheels.
When I'm 90, I can fucking get my own franchise.
So Buffalo's path is they have a mega rich owner who's from the Buffalo area, wants him to succeed so bad that every 2-3 years he's changing coaches, he's changing GMs, but he's not realizing that he's changing he's resetting every time he does that. Mm-hmm. And that's why Buffalo's been shit for fucking
ages.
5-6 years consistently horrible.
I feel like it's more.
And they haven't even gotten better. And it has been more. I'm just going off of like since Eichel's been around.
Yeah. And
it's just been consistently bad and it doesn't get better because I think Eichel's probably played under 4 or 5 coaches and he's only been in the league 6 years. It might even be more.
That's
and
crazy.
GMs match it, you know?
Yeah, that's
you can't keep doing that.
No, that's too much.
Yeah. So just that dysfunction, I get why he wants to fucking leave.
Like even if you compare to like Edmonton's got a great fucking team.
Yeah.
And for a while it was just McDavid. I want to say for his like first 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe at least 1. And now if you look at their team, they're pretty stacked. And it's a young fucking group.
Yep.
And I feel like they're better each year. They're getting closer.
I mean, in theory, they should be getting better every year, right?
Yeah. Well, again,
But teams can find a way to fuck it up.
Yeah, young group. So like, there's a lot of maturity that
was
has to
another.
happen and
That was another.
experience.
That's another franchise. Like obviously, like they got like 4 first overall picks in a row, but even when they were clearly in a rebuild, they fired a bunch of coaches and GMs a couple times along the way.
Yeah.
And as recently as 2 years ago, even with McDavid there, because I think the outside like expectations, like, okay, perfect, we got 4 first overall picks, we should be making the playoffs every year.
Yeah, that's not the case.
And then it doesn't happen, and then it's like, oh, it's a colossal failure. It's like, well, we're still into a 10-year rebuild, really.
Yeah,
like
rebuild's
the Leafs,
not going to happen in a season or two.
This is the thing. Like, obviously, everything's fucking reactionary and post thing. Here's the good news. We're talking about Matthews and Marner not being good enough to get over the hump right now, but they're fucking 22 years old.
Oh my God, dude.
Like,
they're so young.
There's so much time left with these two. Like, yeah. I do believe they're going to figure it out. They'll get it done.
I think
it's not like we're talking about them and they're like, now they're like 30, 31. Now you got to be thinking, okay, is it time to move off and start over? The sky's the limit for these two.
Yeah.
Right?
I think both of them need to get out of their head. Mitch more than Matthews.
Yeah, Mitch more than Matthews, I
but
think.
At the same time, I think they're both in their heads a little bit because, again, they
care. It's a good thing.
They care a lot,
yeah.
But they also perform extraordinary throughout the regular season, and then they get to playoffs, and then they're in their own heads. They try to put themselves on a pedestal when they don't need to.
Yeah.
And the GM even said that. He sat down with Mitch, and he's like, we know you're a good player. We just need you to be.
Yeah, shit like that. Like, I don't like seeing that stuff. It's interesting to see in the terms of documentary. But they clearly pulled Mitch in because he was probably moping around the fucking rink. You know what I mean? That was the impression I got. Because you could tell by the way, if you were to rewatch that scene.
I'm probably going to
rewatch that scene. Because when he walks in, look at body language. And I'm not a fucking forensic expert here, but I know what, like, when people are fucking upset, he's fucking slunched over, he's hanging his head.
Yeah.
And the GM brought him in because I'm sure he's fucking walking
doing
around the place, moping around, dragging it. Like, bro, like, you're still up in this series. Like, we can win this fucking series.
Yeah.
It's not over.
No.
But why you can't be moping around like this, right?
It's
like,
okay that you had a couple bad games or you didn't perform.
It's hockey. You're gonna, it's no big deal.
It's sports.
Yeah, it's
You're
sports.
not always going to be 100%.
No, and that's fine.
And I'm not saying you didn't put 100% into that game.
Because he absolutely did. Yeah, like there's no doubt that they're trying.
Yeah,
right?
You have chances, but sometimes it's just bad luck.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Sometimes like I said, they just can't beat the goalie.
They hit 2 posts in fucking overtime that they were dominating in Game 6.
Yeah,
they outshot them 13-1.
Yeah,
a bad fucking turnover by Dermott because he tried to do some whoop-de-doo fucking move.
Yeah,
and then a deflected shots in the net. Now you're going to Game 7.
Like, I'm gonna throw this. Like,
that's how quick it changes
on Sunday nights when I play. I haven't started yet, but in past years, there's one goalie, young, fucking phenomenal. Hard to beat him.
Mm-hmm.
Other goalie, older dude, easy to beat
Easier to beat him.
Easier to beat him. And again, there's nights where you can put in 5-6 goals. Easy. Like, without even trying, really.
Sure.
And then there's other nights and it's like, I no matter what I do, just can't find the back of the net.
Yeah.
And again, that happens with fucking all-stars. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like seeing all that insight, though. I liked seeing other players that I didn't really follow closely.
Sure.
Like
who stood out for you?
Bogo, Spezza in like the last episode.
I liked seeing Spezza's parents because his dad's always been a Leaf fan.
Yeah, he's like, I left room. I left room.
His dad, Jason Spezza's dad, has always been a Leaf fan for his entire life.
Yeah.
His son played for Ottawa.
Yeah.
And like, obviously he wants his son to do well. He cheers for his son's team.
Yeah.
But I think he said when he signed for the Leafs a couple years back, he told his dad, he's like, now you can openly cheer for the Leafs again, because his dad had to hide that he was always cheering for the Leafs.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, I'm sure if Ottawa and Leafs are playing, he wants his son to do well.
Wants his son
to like win a Stanley Cup, whatever, right? But he's not. He's a Leaf fan, which was cool.
Yeah.
I liked seeing that shit.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Bogo was cool. I feel like Tavares is like
Mr. Boring.
Yeah. There's not a lot there. Did they? Okay, I could be talking to him in my ass, but did they take his captain?
No.
No? Okay. There's somebody else then on a different team.
You're talking out of your ass.
Yeah. No, I know somebody got
That's what we
stripped
do
of
here.
I know somebody got stripped of their C this year.
Oh, really?
I think so, yeah. And again, I was like, holy fuck, really? They took his C?
They took San Jose when Joe Thornton was there. He was captain for a bit. Marlowe was captain for a bit. They both got stripped a couple times. He was captain of Boston. It's not totally uncommon.
Yeah, I thought I heard somebody get got their
Roberto
C.
Luongo was captain of Vancouver, and he got stripped of it while he was still there. But he shouldn't have ever been made captain anyways. You can't even wear the C as a goalie anyway.
So the thing I didn't like is with Tavares being the captain, it would have been nice to see more of that like captain mentality being shown.
Where he is he just he leads. He's a leader by example, I would say.
Yeah.
What you're not seeing is him in the gym, him on the practice rank, him in games.
I always think of a captain like Foligno. I feel like he did a lot of the intermission speeches.
It's all different.
Like, you know,
Spezza says a lot.
Yeah.
It's all different. It's like,
I guess, yeah.
It depends on your style, and you don't need to be one style in order to be an effective captain. You can also have a captain and then also have a good group of leaders around.
True.
Which is what you need on any team anyways.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I was always like a talk guy as a captain, but I also played on teams where there was guys that they were captains because they were good at what they did. They just went out and did their business.
Yeah. Showed up every game and fucking...
And there's something to that as well.
Yeah. I guess. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
But then, like, if you're an assistant or you're a leader on the team,
yeah,
your way of dealing with things helps too. Because you can kind of you bounce off each other. Yeah. It's more of a dynamic than just like one guy.
No, I get that.
Shots, right?
Yeah, I never looked at it that way. That like he is a leader by example, at least through the documentary shit from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I just thought it would have been maybe a little different and more.
Depends on also what they're trying to show.
Well, that's just it. Too,
like they filmed them.
Just not have
they were there for 50 fucking games. I'm sure John Tavares said something before the game in intermissions.
Sure.
A bunch of fucking times.
Maybe they said don't show this.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever it is. Maybe that was one thing
this
they weren't allowed.
Game 48 of a 56 season.
Sure. Yeah.
Don't mean shit. You know. Whatever.
Yeah. But it was nice to see. Like it was nice to see, but it wasn't nice to see how much Campbell cared.
Oh, he cares.
Like
he was in tears. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them were in tears.
A lot were, but I feel like Campbell more so than everybody, and I get it. You're the goaltender.
Yeah, you feel the whole weight of the world on you.
Yeah.
It's a lonely position at times, right?
Oh my God. They say that all the time. Like the players all have their own fucking thing, but you practice like without them a lot of the times. Mm-hmm. You're just you and the goalie coach and like maybe an assistant coach.
And then drills, you're in net just stopping pucks.
Yeah. And everybody else is kind of shooting the shit by themselves. When you go to the dressing room, like everybody's got their like little inside jokes with each other. And meanwhile, you're just there.
You're the goalie.
Yeah, you're the fucking goalie, right? So it is a lonely position in a sense, and you do have the whole weight of the team on your shoulders because you're the one there stopping
ultimately
pucks when the other team's shooting.
You decide whether the puck goes in or not.
Yeah. So I get that. But it was nice to see how much he cared.
Yeah, honestly, they all care.
And I'm not saying they don't.
I know you're not, but
him as a player has like he fucking is top rank for me now.
Yeah, he's great.
I love him.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
super nice guy.
Yeah, so that was cool.
How are we doing on time? Let's maybe do Chris predicts.
Yeah, we're just under an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We got a big Chris predicts.
We do because I
got to do next week's too.
You got to do NFL, and I'm also EPL's back next week too.
Oh shit! Huge! It's huge this week.
Huge.
No updates though, right?
No updates other than I
Baseball
can review who I can tell you who Tampa and the Giants are playing.
Okay.
So Tampa's playing Boston, and the Giants are playing the Dodgers.
Gotcha.
I picked Tampa. Tampa's up in that series.
Yeah.
And I think the Dodgers won last night too, so they're up in their series.
Okay.
So we have the Dodgers, and
Wasn't
we
there
have Tampa.
another game on Thursday?
There's a few games. The playoffs are on right now. Like there's baseball every night.
All right, let's do Chris predicts. Dun, 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 dun.
It's time for a wizard.
It's time for a wizard.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Heard it here first. Do you want to do the NFL first? Okay, again, next week will be a massive update because we'll have a couple.
We've got too much.
We'll have 2 weeks of football to catch up on and 2 weeks.
But that's only if we record on a Monday.
Well, why don't we just make a point of doing it on next Monday?
Sure.
To catch it up.
Okay.
Or Tuesday. We'll talk
Tuesday.
after.
No.
We'll
No
talk
shot.
after.
No shot on a Tuesday.
But we can't record this in 3 days. Well, this is coming out for next week.
We're
good. Sorry, I'm
with it.
thinking. We'll talk
Yeah,
after.
we'll deal with it.
Production meeting.
All right. So do you have the list from last week?
Yes, I do.
Because you have your picks, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you need it?
Yeah, we'll just run your picks from last week with the NFL.
Falcons.
Tomorrow.
These are the winners. Okay. Falcons, Texas, Vikings, Eagles, Saints, Jaguars, Buccaneers, Packers, Steelers, Raiders, Chargers, Cowboys, Cardinals, Chiefs.
And that's for tomorrow, October 10th?
Yes.
Yeah, today's the 9th. Yeah. So October 10th, those are your NFL winners. And are you ready for October 17th, week 6?
I was
NFL.
born to ready.
All right, we got.
And this is just to clarify. These are just the Sunday.
Just
games.
the Sunday.
No Thursday nights. No Monday nights.
Yeah, no, just Sunday. Dolphins versus Jaguars. Do you want me to just rhyme them out and then?
I want to write them down because if I don't.
But do you want me to just go through them before you make your picks, or do
Sure.
you want to make your picks as you go?
Sure, we can write them all down first, and we'll go through.
Vikings, Panthers. Chargers, Ravens.
The Ravens.
Yep. Rams, Giants. Texans, Colts. Chiefs, Washington. Packers, Bears.
Big rivalry game.
Yep.
In Chicago.
Bengals, Lions.
Battle of two terrible teams.
Cardinals, Browns.
Okay.
Cowboys, Patriots.
Okay.
Raiders, Broncos. Seahawks, Steelers.
That's it.
Yep. Those are the week 6 games.
All right, let's start from the top. The Dolphins are going to beat the Jaguars.
Okay, I'm just going to try to follow along here and make sure I got them all.
Vikings will beat the Panthers.
Yep.
Ravens are going to beat the Chargers. Rams are going to beat the Giants.
Side bet. Giants beat the Rams.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Did you review that side bet?
No. I totally forgot.
You owe me fucking money. Bastard.
Totally forgot. Let's review it after this. I'll fucking pay up if I have to.
Texans and Colts. Fuck, I've already taken 3 away teams. I'm gonna take more. All right, we're going crazy. Texans. Chiefs are beating Washington.
Yeah.
Packers are beating the Bears.
I'll take another side bet on that. Bears win.
Lions are beating the Bengals. The Browns are beating the Cards.
Yep.
Fuck. Patriots.
No, side bet. Cowboys win that fucking game.
Probably. I can't take fucking 7 away teams to win. That's crazy. It's almost like impossible in NFL.
If they're better, they're better.
Yeah, but are they better?
I have no fucking clue. I just
Neither do I.
pick teams that I fucking kind of like.
All right, give me the Raiders and give me the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of away teams.
All right.
3 side bets, $5. Okay. We are also going to do the EPL match week.
How many are they? They're not in playoffs or anything like that.
No, it's just the league.
So
There's other cup competitions.
Yeah,
all that shit.
Yeah, you've told me that. So when do they hit playoffs? Like what? Like not till like March, right?
There's no playoffs in soccer in the league.
Oh shit!
There will
It's
be
just
like you'll get closer to finals and like knockout stages in the new year. So there'll be like there'll be like knockout stages for
it's not
Champions
really
League.
like a
There'll be
playoff,
like FA
but
Cup,
it kind of is.
knockout tournaments, and all that shit.
Yeah,
So,
gotcha.
all right.
Just different format. I'm not used to that shit. I keep saying I want to watch more soccer, but I never do.
It's hard to find the time for things you want to do.
It for me, it's just like something else like me and you can do, like go to a bar and watch a game, or go over to your place, have a couple beers, watch a game.
Yeah,
just something else to do. I do enjoy watching. What do you call it? World Cup and shit like that.
next year World Cup.
Really? Eh?
Yeah, in Qatar.
Isn't it like it's every 4 years for the World Cup, right?
Yes.
But it's like every 2 years there's a giant tournament?
Yeah, so the Euros and the European Championships is the second biggest tournament.
Gotcha.
And they're on like alternating. So every 2 years you have a big tournament.
Big
Yes,
tournament?
Exactly
Yeah, it's like Olympics.
Yeah.
Do you watch any of that
What?
the Olympics?
I didn't watch any. If it's on, I will watch it as much as I can. I don't mind. I like the Olympics.
So do I.
The problem is the last one was in Japan. The Winter Olympics before that were in Korea, and this year's Winter Olympics are in Beijing. So all the time, like everything's on at 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Literally, ain't nobody got the fucking time for that shit.
No. I didn't even pay attention to like results like the next day.
No.
And usually like I would check in for like at least like skateboarding in the Summer Olympics and shit like that. I'm a big fan. But
I couldn't even tell you how many medals Canada won.
Yep. Couldn't get into it. I'll probably end up watching the hockey in the winter one when it comes around, but man, you ran out of space, my dude.
No,
I hope that's the last one.
That is the last one.
God damn, this man's right at the fucking bottom of the paper.
I know what I'm doing.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Only thing I'm sure of is I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, motherfuckers. Watford, Liverpool. Liverpool away. The second team I say is the away team as opposed to fucking NFL. The second team I say is home team, allegedly.
Team, yeah.
We still don't know that for
we
sure.
Still don't know that for facts.
I want to change some of these things if that's the case. Liverpool's beating Watford away.
Yeah, meanwhile, Chris just picked 7 fucking home teams or 8.
Villa and Wolves. Villa's going to beat Wolves. Leicester and United is a massive draw. United are slipping. City's going to beat Burnley. Brighton will beat Norwich away from home. Southampton and Leeds is a draw all day fucking long. Brentford and Chelsea is a fucking tricky game because Brentford refuse to be bad. They're a newly promoted team. They've had a lot of good results. They tied Liverpool the other week.
Yeah, they've kind of been like the...
and they're at home.
They've been
Chelsea should beat them, but I got a sneaking fucking feeling Brentford's going to get a result. They just beat fucking West Ham last kick of the ball last week. I'm going to call that one a draw.
Ooh.
Everton at home to West Ham. Everton will beat them.
Okay, hang on. Let me side bet on the last one. I'm going to take...
West Ham?
No, this game.
Brentford and Chelsea?
Yeah, I'm going to take Brentford.
To win?
To win. They're going to... it won't be a draw.
You're just picking not the draw? Well,
yeah.
That's easy. You take so then either team can win?
No, I'm taking...
Oh, you're going to say Brentford.
Yeah, I'm saying Brentford will win.
All right.
And now we have $20. Side bet.
Holy fuck. This guy's
Yeah.
fucking flush with cash all of a sudden.
Fuck you. You're going to have to pay me $20, so it's going to be fine.
Newcastle and Spurs. Spurs are going to go north and beat Newcastle. And Arsenal and Palace. The Arsenal will be beating Crystal Palace at home. And there you have it. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Jinx.
Wow, we're on a fucking telepathic fucking
let me
connection.
Update just quick update of the playoff scores in the MLB.
All right. So I just want to confirm these side bets here. What was it? Brentford versus Chelsea?
Yeah.
I took Brentford. Chris took a draw. So if Brentford wins, that's $5 in my pocket. We had Cowboys versus Patriots. I took Cowboys. Chris has Patriots. I took Bears. Chris took
The Packers.
Packers.
And you took the Cowboys and I took the Patriots.
No, I did that one. What's the one above that? Rams versus Giants.
Yeah, you took the Giants.
I took the Giants. Chris took the Rams. Sorry, I went backwards.
No problem. All right, so here we go. The divisional series baseball quick update. Houston's leading their series 2-0. These are only best of 5 series, so first one to win 3 games.
Yeah.
I took the White Sox.
Yikes.
Milwaukee's leading 1-0. The Red
That's
Sox
not
and
bad.
Rays are tied, and I was wrong. The Dodgers did not win. Giants won. So there you go.
Giants always win, like they're going to beat the Rams.
Do you know that both of those teams are from New York?
Yeah.
Those 2 baseball teams?
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
The New York Football Giants? That's why they're called that?
Yeah.
Because there was a New York Baseball Giants.
No, I had no fucking clue.
Yeah. So the San Francisco Giants used to be in New York. Same
Really?
thing with the LA Dodgers.
Jesus.
There used to be 3 teams.
And
There
they
used to
just
be the
fucking-
Brooklyn Dodgers,
They
New York,
packed their bags and left?
the New York Giants. That's why the NFL team is actually their real name is the New York Football Giants, because they put the Football Giants in there because there would have been 2 New York Giants
Yeah, that doesn't. You can't do that.
in 2 different leagues,
Yeah.
2 different sports.
That's very confusing.
Yeah, now it's fine because it's San Francisco and New York.
Yeah.
Just a bit of history for you,
Always
friends.
take the Giants.
Okay. All right, that's it.
All right.
Let's go and eat Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
Belated.
Facebook, 2seasonpod. YouTube, 2seasonpod. mail.2seasonpod@gmail.com. And like always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you guys next week.
See you later.
Deuces.